Can you stop the flow of electricity? Can you change its movement? Can you touch it? Just as we surrender to let it flow and generate the light we see, so too must we surrender in life, to allow energy, peace, and clarity to illuminate our path. The power of surrendering. Surrender is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of everything. The ancient Tao Te Ching whispers, "By letting go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go." Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. A river flowing freely, unbothered by the rocks in its path. It does not resist. It does not argue. It surrenders to its nature. And in doing so, it carves valleys, nourishes life, and reaches the vast ocean. Today, we explore the hidden power of surrendering, a truth many fear, yet secretly crave. Defining surrender. Surrender. A word often misunderstood. Some think it means weakness, giving up, losing. But in its highest meaning, surrender is strength. It is a conscious release of resistance, a bold decision to flow with life instead of battling against it. To surrender is to understand. You are not here to control everything. You are here to align with what is real. Why is this crucial? Because every human heart longs for peace, yet clings desperately to control. Every mind dreams of freedom, yet imprisons itself in worry, fear, and envy. True surrender is not about bowing your head. It is about lifting the veil. The inner conflict. Have you noticed? People crave a worry-free existence, yet they worry more than ever. They desire fearlessness, yet hold on to fear like a safety blanket. They want to diminish envy, yet silently compare themselves every day. Why does this paradox exist? Because surrendering requires self-insight. To see clearly why fear, hate, gossip, or insecurity sprout in our minds. These are not foreign invaders. They are seeds planted by misunderstanding ourselves. Without understanding, we fight shadows. With understanding, we surrender. And the shadows dissolve on their own. Let me tell you a story. A man once carried a heavy stone uphill every day. When asked why, he said, "I cannot let it go. If I drop it, I'll be nothing." But one day, exhausted, he released the stone. In that moment, he didn't lose. He discovered he had wings. That stone is your worry, your fear, your envy, your need to control outcomes. You drag it uphill because you think it defines you. But surrendering it doesn't take away who you are. It reveals what you've always been. The nature of life. Everything in life is fleeting. Moments come, moments go. Seasons change, bodies age. Loved ones arrive, and someday they leave. Surrender is not denial of this truth. It is living in harmony with it. When you surrender, you stop clinging to permanence in an impermanent world. You begin to notice the beauty of the now. And here lies the paradox. Once you surrender your grip on control, you gain an influence deeper than control. The influence of presence, of calm, of unshakable peace. The desires of the heart. Every human seeks love, value, meaning, influence. But what if I told you these desires are fulfilled only through surrender? Love deepens when you surrender the need to possess. Value emerges when you surrender the craving for validation. Influence flows when you surrender ego and align with truth. Life itself is asking us, can you release who you think you are and step into who you really are? The unknown realm. To surrender is to leap from the known to the unknown. It is like standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into a misty valley. Your mind screams, "Stay back, it's not safe." But your heart whispers, "Trust the leap." And when you leap, you realize the valley was not empty. It was a bridge you couldn't see until you stepped. Surrender is not reckless. It is the greatest wisdom, recognizing that life carries you when you no longer resist it. Practical path to surrender. So how can one evolve into surrender without guilt, without shame, without words clouding perception? It begins with awareness. Notice your worry, but don't wrestle with it. Feel your fear, but don't feed it. Observe your envy, but don't identify with it. Let them rise, let them pass, like clouds drifting across a vast sky. Moments of clarity, simplicity, and calm will naturally appear. That is surrender blossoming inside you. You don't force it. You allow it. Reflection. Surrendering is not giving up. It is waking up. It is seeing the river and saying, I too can flow. It is releasing the stone and discovering wings. It is the one shift that makes peace possible, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. So I ask you, what stone are you still carrying? And are you ready to surrender it today? If this message spoke to you, let it ripple outward. Drop a comment. I choose to surrender. Share this with one person who needs peace today. And subscribe, because the journey inward is only just beginning. Together, let us flow, not resist.